Okay, so now we're gonna go to the last two books, and they are DC books. The only two DC books I got for last week. Can't wait to show you what I got for this week. But we're gonna kick it off with Flashpoint number 5. Overall, excellent event, told in 5 issues. I've always said you don't need to go over 5, 6, 7 parts in a series, an event. This was very heartbreaking, guys. Believe it or not, I cried on this book. I cried my ass off. Every page, especially with Barry and a certain someone of his past. Even though it came out, I'm still not spoiling it, guys, for you. I cried. Cried at the end. I'm going to spoil the end for you. I'm sorry. This was so good. Solid B plus. Solid B plus. To me. That's just me. This was so good. I just saw things that really contemplated when I looked at it. And I bet you some other people said this. You know, could you do the same thing? Or would you be selfish and just for yourself? But this was so good. The ending. Jeff Johns, Barry comes back, goes to the Batcave, talks to Bruce, and he gives Bruce a letter. That letter it's written by Thomas Wayne. And the sheer emotion on Bruce's face was priceless. You see, when he gets this letter, he actually stumbles a little bit because he can't believe it's from his father. He removes his cowl, and you see him smile and cry and says to Barry, "Thank you." This was so good, man. So good. Thank you, Mr. Johns. And thank you, Andy Kubert, for your great artwork for this fantastic event. Final book, guys. And as I think anybody should know, nobody should play Captain Obvious. Final book I got for last week. Justice League number 1. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee. Yes. I enjoyed this. Like I said before, guys, I'm going to continue to read the stuff that I've been reading for DC, as well as pick up things that am interested in for the new 52. And I know you guys are jonesing to know what I'm picking up, so that's why I say stay tuned. But this was a great retelling of the premier superhero team of the DC Universe. This book only has these two in it, really, and somebody else amongst the group is at the end. A little bit of Vic Stone, aka Cyborg. He's in it. But it was just great to see the great banter, the bantering between Bruce and Hal. So yes, even though this takes place 5 years in the past, it is, yes, Hal was a Green Lantern before he's gonna hit rock bottom. Okay, just put it like that. I love the banter between Hal and Bruce. It was so funny. Some of the dialogue in this, I remember it so well. It was just great. I was just laughing my ass off just reading this. Um, when Hal meets Bruce for the first time, you know, uh, later on, Hal's like, so Batman, what powers do you have? Can you fly? No. Super strength? No. So wait a minute. You're just a guy in a bat suit. What's up with that? That's what Hal said to him. And what Bruce does is take his ring off, like uses as quick as his hands are, show his hand speed, takes it off. Hal didn't even know it, and he's analyzing the ring. Well, I see there's no buttons, so my guess is it your ring focuses on concentration. Now, the funniest thing was I was reading that out loud at the moment, and my little brother, Hulkland93, aka my brother Malcolm, was in there in the room with me, and he was like, okay, so how the heck Batman know that it takes concentration? Things like that, as people always do. But it was so funny to see that go back and forth. How Green Lantern's got this. Don't worry about it. It was so funny. And just to see what happens to Hal when he thinks, he's ready for another member of the Justice League, which comes on at the end. But this was good. It was good, as Sensei says, it's good for somebody who wants to get back in the Justice League. A pickup book, a great starting point. And that's pretty much what it was. It really was. That is how I sum this book up as well. Artwork, as you guys know, Jim Lee is one of my favorite artists. His artwork is superb. Jeff Johns is no slouch. And I can't wait to see how they introduce Flash and Arthur and Diana, and how they're gonna turn Vic into Cyborg. I cannot wait to see how they reestablish these characters and how they form. We know it does have something to do with a very dark force. That is a dark entity or being of the DC universe. So it's that dark character that seems to gonna bring this team together. But other than that, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I picked it up. It was good. It was worth the wait in a way, in my opinion. It was. Worth the wait. So guys, that is all the books I had for last week. I will be back this week on my current time to review the books I got for this week. I haven't read any of the books that I got for this week, but some you should be surprised and some you should not be. But now for the major announcement. Major announcement. If you guys, all the people who listen to my stuff and like my comic reviews, if you like it, you follow my stuff, this really was supposed to be done last week, but once again, computer problems. This marks the last comic review on my main channel. All my comic reviews, starting with this week's books, will start being uploaded on a channel that is dedicated straight to my comic reviews. So, if you like my comic reviews, open up the description. The link will be there. Subscribe there. That's where my comic reviews will be there from now on. Nothing but comic reviews. Sure, I'll talk about comic related stuff in on my main channel. My main channel is everything. But my comic reviews will no longer be on my main channel. They will be on the channel Mount Vernon Kid Comic Review. That is the channel. It'll be in the description. Uh, so sign up, subscribe, do whatever you need to. But that will be where my comic reviews are. That was the major announcement I wanted to make. So far, I've got about a couple of subscribers over there. They know that that's where it's going to be from now on. I had a blast starting my comic reviews on my main channel. I did about a couple of episodes. I'm going to continue the episodes over on the new channel. Why? Now, some people may ask why. Well, because I think I need a channel dedicated just to my comic reviews. But also because, well, I want to just put up one video most of the time. I don't want to put up parts. You know, my main channel, I can only put up a certain amount of minutes, and that's pretty much the main reason why. So, but other than that, as always, I'll repeat again, comic reviews no longer will be on Mount Vernon Kid, my main channel. They will be on Mount Vernon Kid Comic Review. That will be my channel for my comic reviews now. So subscribe, friend me wherever. I do check on it on a basis as well. This will be my, I'll have about now, I will have 3.25 channels. I'll have my main channel, I have my secondary channel, which is pretty much for all my video game stuff. My comic reviews will be on that channel, and of course, I am one half owner of the YouTubers 3 channel. But other than that, guys, thank you for listening. I am so sorry again for the extreme lateness. I got some major catching up to do, guys. You know that, including my versus fights, everything. Got to catch up because of the sit that happened. But if you've been stay tuned with me, thank you so much. As always, it's Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. I'll see you guys later.